Hey, what's up guys? So if you saw my previous 2 or 3 video, I did most of the maintenance, most of the fluid change on the car. So for today I want to kind of prep the car for undercoat. This is the undercoat that I'll be using. It actually kind of help with the sound too. If you guys didn't know, the exhaust is pretty loud, so this is going to help the sound. But the main goal I wanted is to stop the resistance for corrosion or rust. The car doesn't rust right now or anything like that, but you know, I just wanted additional protection on it. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys what are some of the stuff that I'm working on today. So let's get down underneath the car. Okay, so this is the oil. No, this is the trunk. So I might spray a little bit of the chemical on that, and then definitely these frame right here, rear frame. I'm going to spray a little bit of that. Not anything with the moving part. So these things, the axle, the rear axle, I won't spray on there. But for sure, these frame, I'm going to spray it. And then let me turn around. So I'm going to spray this whole thing on the bottom right here, all these frame wheel, and this side as well. Not the exhaust. I'm going to skip the exhaust. I'm going to find a way to cover it. Maybe get a trash bag or something, cover around the exhaust, and then spray these whole frame wheel. I'm going to duct tape the side of the wheel, so when I spray, the fumes doesn't go out onto the door or something like that. Kind of messed up the paint or anything like that. So I'm going to duct tape the edge from the outside, the edge of the frame wheel or whatever you call that, and then spray this whole thing down. Another thing I'm going to spray is these wheel well, especially all these. I'm going to spray it down because as you see, everything is showing bare metal right now. So I'm going to spray those down. The control arm, I'm going to spray it down, not the rubber part, obviously. So anything that is rubber, I won't touch it. But anything with the metal that is not moving part, I'll spray it down. I'm going to find a way to cover these I don't know what they call it, but it's kind of like a brake line and then the fuel line, stuff like that. These are the stuff that I will not be spraying down. I will not spray the transmission or the drive shaft. I'm going to skip the drive shaft, and then I'm going to find a way to cover up the transmission. Well, I probably won't cover the transmission, just going to skip it. But I'm going to spray the, you know, oftentimes you see people have like a rusted what's called these things. I can't remember the name top of my head right now. So I'm going to spray this down. This is the heat shield, yeah. So I'm going to spray the heat shield down too, because I know that a lot of cars, they tend to get a lot of rust on the heat shield. So for sure I'm going to spray that down, and then let's see what else. So I'm going to basically spray all these down, the frame wheel. I kind of sprayed a little bit on this side already. As you can see, all these black stuff, those are all the undercoating that I sprayed a while back, maybe 3-4 months ago. So I kind of sprayed a little bit, but I still got a lot more to go. I haven't sprayed anything on the other side. So comparison, this side is basically bare metal right now with no spray on it, and this side has all the spray on it. So I'll basically be removing all these cover as well, underlining cover on this side too. And then I bought a bunch of the plastic clip, so I'll be putting all these new clips on. These I'm going to find a way to cover these because I don't want to touch these, but I want to spray all these down, even though they already have some sort of rubber coating on it. But I still kind of want to have like additional protection on it. So yeah, and the engine I'm going to skip. The control arm, I'm going to spray these down. I don't know if this let me see my finger. I don't know if I should spray these metal down. I really don't want to touch the oil pan. But anyway, I'm going to find a way to spray the front control on the lower subframe and everything. Anyway, yeah, so that's just a quick brief underneath the cost, telling you guys some of the things that I want to spray down and some of the stuff that I'm for sure going to skip. So drive shaft, skipping it, but I'm going to try to spray down all these in the inside as well. Going to cover up with the duct tape, not duct tape, a trash bag, and then spray the underneath the car. As you see, everything is bare metal right now, so it's very clean. It looks like brand new, but brand new car. But still, I'm going to spray that thing down. It's all black. Yeah, and that's the tank rail underneath the with the differential. So I'm going to spray that down too to prevent from rust. Yeah, especially these. I'm going to spray everything down. Not the exhaust though. Skipping all that. Yep. So that's the plan, guys. Okay, guys. So I kind of taped the bottom of the side, as you can see. I'm not sure what kind of tape is it, but anyway, I kind of taped the edge so that when I spray it, I don't want any those debris or whatever the undercoating fumes come up all the way up to the paint. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try doing a bit of spray paint right now, see what's going to happen. Okay, guys. So I just want to quickly show you guys the result. I haven't finished the whole car, but I just spray painted the I guess the undercover rear wall, and as you see, the frame earlier was all silver metal, but now it's all covered with black coating. So anyway, I'm not going to show you guys the whole video because I still got a lot more to go. As you can see, the metal and everything, I still haven't covered the exhaust yet, but I just did the easy stuff first. One thing I forgot to mention to you guys is that when you guys use this chemical, the undercoating stuff, make sure you wear like protection stuff, like I don't know, the goggle or eyeglass, and then cover your nose, because that thing is very stink, basically extremely stink. So make sure you cover yourself, and then maybe wear like a dirty clothes or something. Don't wear any clean clothes, wear dirty clothes. And also when you spray, if you're going to do it outdoor like what I'm doing right now, make sure where the wind is blowing. Don't be in the direction of where the wind is, because that thing it's so stink that it'll stick on your clothes. So make sure be far away from your clothes. And yeah, so make sure you wear all these protection gear, things that cover your nose and your eye. Yeah, I made a mistake without having all these protection gear stuff on, but anyway, it is very stink, and it's definitely not a health hazard or something like that. So I'm not going to show you guys the whole video of how to do it. I'm just giving you guys the instruction. And the main reason why I wanted to spray underneath my car is basically prevent from corrosion and then rust. I know that in California you don't get that much rust, and most cars that came from manufacturer, they already have like special coating on it. But over time, when you go underneath like a bump or something, when you have a scrape under the metal, it tends to scrape off the special coating, the rust resistant coating, so that you need that additional protection. So if you really care about your car, and if you think that you're going to keep it for a long time, and you want to have like additional protection on the frame, prevent from rust, then you do the undercoat. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, so I'm going to end the video right here. Basically, that's basically how you do it. Mainly when you do these kind of stuff, you need, like I say, number one thing is protection. Safety is number one, and second thing is make sure you do not spray on any moving part, no plastic stuff like that, rubber stuff. So things like exhaust, because exhaust tends to get really hot, so you don't want to spray that. Your drive shaft, your axle and stuff like that, or your brake line, anything like that, or your transmission, engine and stuff. So just mainly the frame of the car. So yeah, I'm going to end the video right here. If you have any question or comment, leave it below. Alright.